welcome back to my channel. I am Becca and I'm here to share with you a small art haul video as well as other little items that I've gotten. I am located in the province of New Brunswick in Atlantic Canada, and once a year my husband and I try to go on a road trip to Halifax once a year. We've been probably the last couple years now, at least once a year. Last year we were there in April. This year we decided to do May, thinking we would have better weather. Mind you, it didn't snow, but it was really cold and rainy weather. But we did still have a good full day there. So we were there for 2 nights, 1 full day. And I first, on the full day that we were there, since we had to wait for the art gallery to open at 10 o'clock in the morning, I had ordered our admissions tickets ahead of time before we went there. And then I saw that in Nova Scotia and Halifax, they have a art and design art university. And they have a supply store that's open to the public. So I went to have a peek at what they had. And I got there, this was on my list, and I got a calligraphy brush because from what other artists that use these on YouTube, they say like they absorb a lot. And so you can get a lot of like surface area covered with paint or ink or whatever you want to use it for. So I got one of these, it was a number 10. I got this at the university, the Arts and Craft University, and I seen that they had these as well. I did get one of these not that long ago. I got the 2B last time, and this time I grabbed a 9B. I was like, oh, it'd be nice to really have a really dark one. So that's all I got at that art store. The next stop was the art gallery, and one of the main artists that is shown at the Nova Scotia Art Gallery is Maud Lewis. She's from Nova Scotia. She lived in Digby. She grew up in Yarmouth. So I got some postcards of her artwork, as well as these 3 little stickers here that you see there. And I love her tulips. They're pretty much all over her paintings everywhere. And this is like the famous like sign that she had painted and had posted outside her house to advertise that she had art for sale. And I had told myself that I wanted a really large print of her artwork. To me, it was like if I had a large print and it was like $100, I would get it. The largest prints that they had were 11 by 14, and I ended up getting this one, the famous family of cats. And I actually did I'm gonna have to set this down somewhere else. I did an actual master study of that painting, and I think I did it in oil paintings. Let me just see. I think it's in this book because I'm almost done this book, sketchbook. Let's see if I can find it. Not there. Bear with me. It feels like that's too far. You guys might get a sketchbook tour here. Oh, here it is. No, I did this one with my Neocolors and some Poscas probably. So yeah, I did a master study of this a little while ago. So I was happy to see that I was able to get a print, and the only print they had of that one was the 11 by 14. I couldn't find smaller. I would have bought smaller prints if I would have been able to find that one in a small print, and then I would have had a second one. But since they had that one in the big one, that was 50-some bucks, and so I decided to just get some postcards, and I might even end up just framing those and putting them in, hanging them up on my wall. And of course I had to get some stickers. Probably will put those on sketchbooks and stuff like that. So after the art gallery, we went to another big store. Forgive if you can hear my dog barking. I'm thinking the mailman's probably delivering the mail right now, and that's probably why she's barking. So I went to this other big store. It's the Deseris franchise. It's a really, really big store compared to the one I went in Sherbrooke last fall. And every time I go to Halifax, I always make a stop at this art supply store. And I knew for certain that they sold the Talon's Art Creation sketchbooks. And I recently posted a sketchbook tour of my 12 by 12 centimeter sketchbook that I finished. And I actually like that format of sketchbook more than I thought I would. I recently ordered these online, like these little pocketbook versions. But I haven't really worked in those all that much recently. I think I brought this one with me on my trip, and like I just literally sketched very loosely our restaurant table the first night. Oh, I also got this sticker at the Nova Scotia Craft Art Design University. And this little pocket journal, I literally handmade this before my trip, which is kind of funny because if you can see here, I've got some stuff there. I will show those in just a second. So at the bigger art supply store, I saw these, so I got 2 of these. I was hoping they'd have the yellow because I really love the yellow ones. I don't even think I have a yellow one yet because I have a hard time finding them, even like on Amazon. You really have to order them from somewhere different, and I don't think like they qualify for like Prime, and I feel like there might be like duties and stuff like that depending on the store that you order from Amazon. So yeah, I got 2 of these of the square ones since I like this format a lot. And I got this paintbrush here. It's a 1/4 inch or 6 millimeter Zen Royal Langnickel Z73FW. So this is what it looks like. And I wanted a paintbrush like this because I don't think I posted this on my YouTube channel, but I would have posted it on my Instagram channel. So Sketchy Cat Art, it's the same name. If you want to go follow on Instagram, I did post a photo of a painting that I did of one of my former pets, one of my cats. In my office downstairs, I work from home. I have a wall of all these paintings that I had commissioned. And it started with the one dog that I still have, and then it kind of grew into more of a memorial wall of paintings. So the other ones that got added over time were deceased pets, while the original painting, I still have that pet. And I had a commissioned pencil drawing pet portrait done. It's something I won of my old dog. He was still around when I had that done, but with his health issues progressing, we actually had him put to sleep on the 16th of this month, just before our trip to Halifax. And so I have that graphite pencil drawing of him on the wall, and I'm missing a few pets. So I did a painting of one of my cats and with acrylic paint, and I was actually quite happy with how it turned out. But I got thinking, I was like, well, what if I could get a paintbrush that might help me more, give me the illusion of assisting me doing the illusion of fur. I definitely have a lot of practice to do, but what I'll do is I will pop up an image here to show you what that painting I did. So it was mostly done with acrylic paint and acrylic markers, mostly for the part of the cat that I did. Now the other thing I got, I wasn't planning on getting this because the things I wanted, this particular art supply store or that company, that franchise don't carry the brands. Which is odd because like they have the Talons like sketchbooks, and I think they have like every format. I think they have like the landscape one, the vertical ones. They had the tiny pocket ones that I just showed you, the square ones. I think that's all of them. Like the really big one as well. And like they had that as a Talons brand, but they didn't have anything else. I was on the lookout for the Ecoline markers, the primary set, and I was looking for the solid paint markers, and they didn't have those. I was looking for like Strathmore, I think that's the brand I was looking for, Strathmore like mixed media sketchbook. I wanted a sketchbook that had white paper, but their stock was really low in really anything decent in sketchbooks. They were quite stocked on the Talons ones, but I only got the square ones because I wanted something with white paper, not just the cream paper. So since I couldn't find anything else that I had on my list, I decided, well, I think I'm gonna splurge a little bit and get myself some oil pastels. So I went and got some Sennelier pastels. This is the set of 12. These are the colors that come with it. I did swatch them in my textbook. Textbook. Oh my gosh, I always call it a textbook. My sketchbook. I swatched these this morning and I was like, oh my gosh, these are really creamy. I have a set of pastels. And this is what I have. These two came from like a surprise, like art supply bag thing that had surprise items in it. So I have these. They are that brand here. And I have them split in 2 different tins like this, just so that I can, like, this one kind of goes in my travel set if I want to just grab and go with oil pastels. So, but I thought I would give these a try since they're like a bit pricier. Some of the colors were all right. I think I'll need to try them on white paper. I did swatch these in one of my Talons Art Creation sketchbooks because I've been swatching in the back of that sketchbook and I'm almost done completing it, so swatching stuff is great for that. So not quite, well, actually I have one more art supply. One of my other videos, most recent videos, I had swatched these, and I had mentioned how one of these markers kind of blew up. It's this marker here, and you can see here all the paint that seeped through because this broke, so all the paint is seeping out of it. So I contacted the company to let them know what happened. I ordered these on Amazon and I sent them my receipt. I sent them the code of the marker. So I randomly got a notification that I was getting post from Canada Post, but it was an international order, and I was like, well, I didn't order anything. But I had completely forgot that I contacted this company to tell them about the broken marker. So they had offered me a $5 refund to replace the value of the marker that broke, or I had the option of getting a brand new marker. So I was like, well, I might as well have the full set and get a new one. And I said, like, it didn't matter that it would take a while since they had to ship it overseas. But so this was my surprise envelope in the mailbox, because I'm like, what am I getting? And I knew I was getting this package in the mail, and I was so curious to see what I was getting because I had completely forgot that they had sent me this. So I finally got the replacement of this one. So I'm actually going to push the button. Now the thing is that they didn't send me the little cap that goes here, so I'm going to be using the cap of the broken one. So let's push on it a couple times. See now, it's filling up the nib. So this one's working really good. I'm going to just give a shake. I probably won't buy these ones again. I'll probably go with another brand. Try a different brand next time. Or if I buy this company's markers, I'm not going to get the pump ones. Because there's always that risk of this breaking. So yeah, I got that. Looks like this one's going to be working. So that was like the surprise package in the mail that I got for that one. This is not art related, but I am making a mess. While I was in Halifax, I stopped at a stationery store and got myself these field note pocketbooks. I am going to get into the habit of journaling again, and these are highly recommended on YouTube. But I did also order these, which also arrived while I was away. They're really similar to these. I think they're less expensive because I get a pack of 5, and I love the colors of these ones. I got 2 packs of those for journaling, pocketbook journaling, and I was gonna get a different set of these, which would have been the grid paper, but then I walked by a cabinet thing where the store owner had more of these set up, and I just love the birds on these, so I got those as well on my trip. And that's all for this video, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good day. Bye. Hey, it's me again. I completely forgot to show you my new cart. When we left Halifax, we went to Dartmouth Crossing to have breakfast, and they have an IKEA in Dartmouth, and I was completely forgetting that we went there, and I got this cart, and I just organized this today, and I bought a ton of these little like pencil jar thingies to organize my markers, my Stabilos, those paint stick things. I have more acrylic markers down there, my pencils, and I still have to organize my table a little bit more because like some of this stuff. I'm making a stash here of what I'm using for the month of May, because I am going to start making videos that will show what I did that month. So I'm going to try to do that. With this here, now I will have more space. Like I said, I'm not done organizing this. Like that has to go in a shelf behind me. I'm gonna move that and put these away somewhere else. This is not even art related. These 3 books. This is going to be a sketchbook that I use for online YouTube hangouts, art hangouts. So that one will probably stay there most of the time. But yeah, this is amazing. This organization tool, get one. Best purchase I've ever done. Like literally the best 20 bucks. Like this was $20 Canadian at IKEA. And it's the one thing that I purchased. My husband did get something else for us for the house, but to have this here is great because I can literally just turn it around, grab what I want, put it back. And because a lot of the times I was getting so overwhelmed, like my table was always so messy because I just had too many things out and about. So I'm gonna try to be a little bit more organized. So yeah, I just wanted to share this. Get one if you don't have one. Highly recommend it. See you on the next one. Bye.